Good morning, Arts Academy. I would like to extend to all students, teachers, teachers' aide, staff, alumnus, and visitors my hope that your weekend was both enjoyable and refreshing, and would like to remind the whole of the school population that today is the start of a new week. The weekend has ended, and the time for fun and horseplay has died with the rising of the Monday sun. On this note, I'd like to employ the help of all teachers. Please, teachers, begin now to quiet your individual classrooms and gently remind students that it is time to get serious and begin their day. I'm going to count to 5. I shall begin at the number 1 and end at the number 5, and the number 5 is the number where I shall end. By the time I have reached the number 5, I expect all students to be silently seated and awaiting further instruction. 1, 2, 5. Teachers, any students who are still speaking now that I have counted to 5 shall be removed from class and sent to the main office for processing and further disciplinary intervention. Now, everyone will please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, stand silently with their right hand over their heart, and remain standing silently with their right hand placed upon their heart throughout the duration of the Pledge of Allegiance. Students may now remove their right hand from their heart and continue to stand silently for a moment of silence and remain silent throughout the duration of the moment of silence, at the end of which they will be permitted to take their seats and silently listen attentively for a few brief announcements. The moment of silence will begin now and will end on my signal. At this time, teachers, please optically examine all students in your rooms to ensure that all students are abiding by the dress code as outlined in the student handbook issued to all students by the district. Please take a moment now to check over each student to ensure that no violations are being committed. Remind each student of the importance of proper and appropriate dress and behavior and the pivotal role it plays in the structure of a civilized society and in the professional learning community we have established in this professional learning establishment. I will wait an interpersonally determined amount of time for this to take place in each classroom throughout the building.
With a lot of dedication and motivation. Second.
Good morning, Arts Academy. I would like to extend to all students, teachers, teachers' aides, staff, alumni, and visitors my hope that your weekend was both enjoyable and refreshing, and would like to remind the whole of the school population that today is Monday. Monday is the start of a new week. The start of a new week means that the weekend has ended and the time for fun and horseplay has died with the rising of the Monday sun. On this note, I'd like to employ the help of all teachers. Teachers, please begin now to quiet your individual classrooms and gently remind students that it is time to get serious and begin their school day. I'm going to count to 5. I shall begin at the number 1 and I shall end at the number 5, and the number 5 is the number where I shall end. By the time I have reached the number 5, I expect all students to be silently seated and awaiting further instruction. 1, 2, 5. Teachers, any students who are still speaking now that I have counted to the number 5 shall be removed from class and sent to the main office for processing and for further disciplinary intervention. Now everyone will please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, stand silently with their right hand placed over their heart, and remain standing silently with their right hand upon their heart throughout the duration of the Pledge of Allegiance. Students may now remove their right hand from their heart and continue to stand silently for a moment of silence, and remain silent throughout the duration of this moment of silence, at the end of which moment of silence they will be permitted to take their seats and remain silent as they listen attentively for a few brief announcements. The moment of silence will begin now and will end on my signal. At this time, teachers, please optically examine all students in your rooms to ensure that all students in your rooms are abiding by the dress code as outlined in the student handbook issued to all students by the district. Please take a moment now to check over each student in your classroom to ensure that no students in your classroom are violating any of these dress codes. Please remind each student in your classroom of the importance of proper and appropriate dress and behavior and the pivotal role such things play in the structure of a civilized society and the pivotal role these things play in the professional learning community we have established in this professional learning establishment. I will wait an interpersonally determined amount of time for this to take place in each individual classroom throughout the building.
Keystone Conference. And in order to go from bronze
Describe your typical day.
Typical day. Well, I'd say it's pretty quiet around these parts, but of course we got the few bad apples, as I like to call them, and that's just being nice. I mean, I could say a lot more about these bad apples using a lot more explicit words that I'm not allowed to use, but I won't. But I mean, it's a good thing that things are usually calm around here because, that gives us more time to prepare. Because we're sure that there's a big one coming and we just want to be ready.
Fuck you, Phil.
Or the craziest call you've ever gotten or whatever.
You know, Dave, there was that time that one of those special ed students decided to, grease up all his other classmates. And they ran around the halls like it was a giant slip and slide. Yeah, you remember that?
It got messy.
It got messy. We probably took down about 37,000 kids that day. As I remember, they were just crawling in off the streets.
Good thing that was like right after we got issued those rifles.
Yeah. So we had the rifles, and we were taking them out and making phone calls to the zoo and mostly meat processing plants because the school lunches are always looking for a hand.
A few of them have money though, so we had to call their parents.
Yeah. So we called some parents, meat processing plants, slaughterhouses, that type of thing. See if they needed any extra meat because we just had it laying around, obviously. And
so how do you think we feed the kids during lunch?
Right. Yeah. Anyway, so that was pretty intense. You had about 40 kids with buck teeth and glasses sliding down the hall at you at once, and you're just shooting away. And mind you, the floor is extremely slippery, so you're sliding all over the place anyway. And it's just me and Dave over here. We're trying our best, and he says to me, Phil, and so I got it, and I just decided to, just shoot, and I shot, and just like they taught me in kindergarten. So, I mean, I guess that's my crazy story. That's my favorite horror story.
It took you that long to learn how to shoot?
Well, I guess.
Wimp.
But other than that, there was also that one time where that python got into school and lodged onto one of the electrical sockets, and its head welded to the wall, made all the electricity go out, and also several students started on fire. We're not exactly sure how, but extinguishing them.
That was my bad.
I just remember distinctly putting them out with our baseball bats. I think.
Well, I mean that is how we were taught,
Yeah.
A student starts on fire, just starts to combust first.
You gotta pat the fire out.
Yeah,
You gotta pat the
exactly.
fire out. So we're just trying to smother them with the baseball bats, and eventually they died of third-degree burns or whatever you die from when you get hit with a flaming baseball bat. But other than that, things are pretty calm. We enjoy our job. Thinking about this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought to myself, maybe I should just ask nicely.
I don't think you should ask at all. I just think you should kind of just do it. I mean, what the hell do you have to lose? I mean, it's just kind of dumb, so. Yeah. Okay. I mean, honestly, not the smartest person in the world.
Smell that.
I'd rather not tell you the complete and honest truth.
Yeah, man. I mean, I guess making a banana split out of a cat isn't the smartest thing to do, like when your grandparents are around.
Is it 9:50 already?
I guess.
Alright. Come on!
So I guess making grilled cheese out of your parents, not so smart.
Well, actually, you know, you just have to really use a lot of...
That's it, dude. That's it. You ready? You ready? You called me? You ready?
Ah, you fucker, that was mine.
Let's go. Let's go.
Be ready.
Where's your wife, Jay? See you later. I don't know. He's got to go sailing, huh? Now, what's the project?
We're making a. Wait, don't start interrogating it. I'm just getting like some shots.
It's like right next to your elbow.
Ready?
Hey, Dave. She's got no name tag. She's got no name tag. How many name tags do you have? One?
Yes.
One? Looks like none to me right now. Looks like none to me. That's how many name tags I see on you right now. And since you just told me that you have one, and I see none, that means you're lying. She's lying. She's lying. She's lying.
I lost it.
You know what we do
Lost
to
it.
people who lie?
What?
Do you know what we do to people?
No.
Do you remember little Kimmy? Do you remember little fucking Kimmy?
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody remembers little Kimmy. Not anymore, at least. And guess what? She didn't have her name tag either. See any similarities between the two?
I think I do. How about you, Phil?
You watch her. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So who do you think you are?
I know who I am.
Coming up in my school? Well, I don't know who you are because you don't have a name tag.
But
I would
try.
know who you are if you had a name tag, but guess what? You don't. Does she? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you're gonna come up in my school, our school, Dave. She's coming into our school that we built together with hopes and dreams, aspirations of a better day. And you have to ruin it by not wearing a name tag. Honestly. Bad things happen to good people. But you don't seem like a very good person without your name tag.
I am.
I doubt it.
I
I doubt it. On your name tag, there should be a label that says good person or not good person. And since you don't have a name tag, I can't tell. What do you want me to do? What would you propose to me? Should be a proper punishment for you not having a name tag. We can't take this lightly anymore. We've had too many people get killed out there. We've lost too many good men.
Exactly!
It's not gonna happen anymore. I'm not taking those chances. It's not taking those chances.
It's okay, man.
It's
okay. It's okay.
I'm not taking the chance.
You're not gonna talk. You're not gonna talk? Got something for you.
Can I just stare?
Morning, guys. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Carlos, good to see you right up here in front of the class. Sam Toe, you're looking good there with your little name tag on. Hope y'all had a great weekend, and starting the new week, hopefully we won't. Okay, I guess you heard them. Gotta make sure everybody's following the school rules.
Yeah, and just make sure everybody's got everything.
Okay. checking to make sure everybody's got everything. Team Marable seems to be good. Carlos has his choker on. Lillian's hard at work. How you doing? Nice head. Vanessa, you need to pluck those eyebrows. Everything else seems to be okay.
Go.
You don't have your name tag on. Where's your name tag? You got holes in your ears. You got no name tag. You don't have a name tag. You got holes in your ears, but you don't have any name tag. Where's your name tag?
I lost it.
You lost it. I gotta send you down to the office.
Wait a minute, I thought he was gonna say.
Vanessa, no name tag. You got holes in your ears, but no name tag. Where's your name tag?
I lost it.
You lost it. I gotta send you down and see Mr. Ferguson.
They are. Who are we talking about?
Okay, go get that name tag and get something to cover up those sleeves. They're too short. All right, get that name tag, and while you're at it, get something to cover up those sleeves. Your sleeves are too short.
Alright. Alright, we're done.
I think you're doing work.
Okay, but we all gotta get out of here. Wait, can I?
Hi, can I help you?
I lost my name tag. Did anybody turn one in?
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I lost my name tag. Did anybody hand one in?
Actually, we did have one. I'm gonna need your name
Number 7264.
and blood type,
B.
time of birth.
7:30 p.m. I think it was.
Wrong! 7:30 a.m. This is not your name tag. I'm calling security. We have a name tag problem in the office. We need you ASAP. Can I help you, little girl? Or not? Okay.
Good job.
World War II began September 1st, 1939, when German troops invaded Poland. On September 21st, Security Chief Reinhard, what does that say?
I think Reinhard Heydrich.
I'll start over.
You don't have to read that one if you want to.
Okay. The Germans continued their systematic murder of Jews, gypsies, and other targeted groups, shipping trainloads of victims to death camps on an almost daily basis. Should I read that one over? Mm-hmm. The Germans continued their systematic murder of Jews, gypsies, and other targeted groups, shipping
Good job. Between your legs.
The Germans continued their systematic murder of Jews, gypsies, and other targeted groups, shipping trainloads of victims to death camps on an almost daily basis. What does that say?
Nuremberg.
At the Nuremberg trial, the International Military's Tribunal... Yeah, that says tribunal. It looked like an I. Okay, bye. At the Nuremberg... What does that say? Nuremberg?
Nuremberg.
At the Nuremberg trial, the International Military Tribunal convicted 19 top Nazi officials. In 1948, the Jewish National Council proclaimed the state of Israel? Is that what that says?
Yeah, it's really
Let
sloppy.
me just read it over.
Okay.
In 1948, the Jewish National Council proclaimed the state of Israel. In the decades after the Holocaust, survivors have struggled to understand their ordeals and rebuild their... Okay. In 1948, the Jewish National Council proclaimed the State of Israel. In the decades after the Holocaust, survivors have struggled to... Fuck!
You can start with in the decades after the Holocaust.
In the decades after the Holocaust, survivors have struggled to understand their ordeals and rebuild their lives. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hello class, today we are going to be talking about the film festival. It's June 2nd. It will be starting at 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, so make sure you come and count for a grade.
No, just say what.
Good morning class, today we're going to talk about the film festival. It starts at 8. See? Yeah. Okay. Hello class, today we are going to talk about the film festival. It starts at June the 2nd at 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So make sure you come because it counts for a grade. Okay, today we're going to talk about the English exam. It starts June the 15th to June the 16th. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning to 11 o'clock. So make sure you're on time because if not, we have to call home and call you down. This is the same thing as Vanessa's.
So what are we supposed to be doing?
It's dress codes, not name tags.
So check.
Check and see if everyone is dressed appropriately. Bobby, you look pretty good. Look pretty good.
Thanks.
How you doing? You alright? Look nice today. Keep a smile. From here. Now this is what I'm talking about, people. This is the way you dress. What's up, girl?
Hi, how you
Can I use your phone for a minute? Let me listen to that music, girl. What you listening to?
Sammy.
Turn back around and get to work.
Good morning, guys. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Carlos, good to see you right up here in front of the class. Sam Toe, you're looking good there with your little name tag on.
At this time, teachers, please optically examine all students in your room.
Hey guys, it's exam time, and you have to be quiet in the hall because quiet promotes positive behavior.
See?
Positive behavior, quiet, no talking.
Okay, whatever.
No talking. Okay. Bye. Good day, guys.